Hello Scorpio. Here's a reading for you for the time when the sun is in the sign of Aquarius, which has already begun and will last until the 18th of February as far as I can remember. But as well you can just treat it as the reading for February, and generally whenever you see this is probably the best time for you to see it, so no worries about it. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. I've already laid out the cards because I was doing the reading in my native language first. So here it is. You appear as 10 of Cups, which is great news. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, like a culmination of the energy of emotions. As you can see, all 10 cups are visible here, which means you needed to go through each and every one of this, including not such a pleasant energies like 5 of Cups or 7 of Cups, but now you have it all. Now you understand that this place where you are needed to go through all those. You needed to go through all those cups in order to be in the place where you are now. So it makes sense. It's just this feeling that, yeah, that was supposed to be this way, and now I'm okay with it. So, great start. This is you, and this is what is happening now. The Magician as your present position, which tells me that you feel very much in power to do whatever you want. That you have every tool in order to do your will. You have the connection with heavens, and you can bring down the energy of heavens to the earth. Tools are here on your table. And you have this infinity symbol over your head, which means connection with cosmic energy. So it's a great combination, these two, because you're acting from the place of happiness, not from the place of lack or need or expectation. And be very careful not to lose it, because when I first saw this spread, I thought about others' expectations, and I have this anxiety about the possibility that the boundaries between your needs and others' needs will blur, and you will let others to influence you in the way that is too exploiting for you. Like a lemon that is squeezed of all the juices. I have this anxiety here, but I will come to this, because generally it looks very well. You have Page of Cups as possible obstacle or the influence coming towards you. But in this combination, I see it as a nice surprise. Because in Constance's reading, the Page of Cups was exactly in the same position, and it looked like an unpleasant surprise. Here it looks like a pleasant surprise, something even more fresh, fragile, and innocent is encountering you, like a child, something like this. So I like those energies. I like your past, which tells me you went through many obstacles to achieve your point, the point you are now, and you may feel triumphant and like a winner, like someone who really made all the ends meet, really used all the energies available in order to be in this happy place where you are now. And it also seems that your goal is to bring yourself and to bring other people to a safe place through choppy waters into calm waters. It's like a journey to a better place. There are many movement cards here, also at the bottom of the deck. You have Eight of Rods, which is about things in motion, things in the air, like a machine that is already working and you don't need to do much more in order to achieve something. It's like an arrow in the air. It's already in the air and it's going to hit. And you already did your work, like you had this perfect timing, perfect coordination between many things, and now it goes in alignment. It can be changes, fast movement, okay? So you're moving, and you're moving into the better place, definitely. That's in your head. At your base you have the Hermit, and that's the first sign for me that there's this perhaps subconscious need of greater peace, of looking inward, of being very much in touch with yourself. And I feel it would be good if you could stay with this energy, with touching this inner light within you that is always guiding you in the right direction. Okay? So stay in touch with this. As a future energy, you have Queen of Swords. She tells the truth. She's very truthful, and she's also truth to herself. And she's not really concerned about what other people think about her. And I think it's a good energy to employ in order to what's coming next. Perhaps I will come back to this later. In your hopes and fears, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but it makes sense for me. In hopes and fears, you have King of Pentacles, and that's why I feel that something is expected out of you. Because this energy is a very resourceful king who's ruling over his kingdom with great responsibility and prudence. He's very thoughtful about his resources, and he's using them in a wise way, and he's providing. So I think I have this feeling that there is an expectation towards you to provide things, perhaps to work hard, perhaps to share, but generally to provide. And I would pay attention to the fact whether this is really your need or is it external. Because I feel a danger here that someone will use you, someone will abuse you in order to achieve his or her goals, not yours. But they will try to sell it to you as your own. That's why I was talking about boundaries. Be very careful about it. Because there are two cards that make me, feel not very nice about this. Because in general it's great. But here we have the Hierophant in your environment position. And Hierophant is all about hierarchy, institutions, hierarchy, should I say, institutions. It's a card, someone is better and someone is worse. Someone is wiser and someone is more stupid. Someone is a teacher, someone is a student. There's this vertical order here. And I feel this as a pressure towards you and towards your achievements. Like as if someone were expecting something from you and selling it as your own goal, as your own need. Or trying to sell this as your own goal and your own need. Especially that in the final position, the position of outcome or culmination or advice or insight, you have Seven of Swords. That's why I say be very careful about the possibility of cheating. I don't know whether it's you cheating someone or someone cheating you, or you cheating yourself. That's what I feel the most. That you yourself believe in somebody's words too much, and you sell yourself a lie, an illusion about something in order to work well with this Hierophant, with these expectations towards you. Don't do it. That's why I said Queen of Swords is very useful here, because she will cut this bullshit. She won't buy it. she will respect the boundaries of herself and of others. But there is this danger here that, somebody's sneaky about you. Somebody's trying to, get away with something or try to sell you something that is not yours, that is not for you, that is not your goal, not your need. Like somebody's trying to gain something by your effort. But it's in disguise, you can't recognize it. It's sold as if it was yours. So use this Queen of Swords energy in order to cut this, because this has the possibility to hurt you, I feel. Don't let yourself do it to yourself. I didn't want to leave you with Seven of Swords. I wanted to know exactly what it's all about. And I think it's about your work and your effort, because I have 2 Pentacles cards, 8 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. So be sure that whatever you're doing for yourself, that this is your work, this is your craftsmanship, this is your progress, your career. And be very precise in evaluating this. Don't be afraid to use this Queen of Swords energy in order to evaluate this, to assess this. You need to be very honest with yourself mostly, but also with other people. So if this Hierophant is talking, is trying to sell you something that you should do something, and I'm talking and I'm telling you this from the height of my authority, and you need to be like King of Pentacles, because if not, then you're a piece of shit or something like this. Just cut the crap. Cut the crap. Don't let yourself be treated this way. Be very careful about your boundaries this month, because what I feel is that someone will try to use you and abuse you in a way that is sometimes hard to recognize as abuse. Okay? And if you see it, if you recognize it, then great. Then there's nothing bad here. There's nothing dangerous here. If you just, if you are on your guard, okay? You're happy, you're powerful. Use it for your greatest good, for others' greatest good. But always be the judge, always be the one deciding whether you want to do this or whether someone else wants to do this and tries to convince you to do this. Okay? And that's it, Scorpio. I like your reading. Thank you very much for your time, for your attention. If you like this, please give me a thumb up. I encourage you to subscribe my channel. I am quite consistent as far as the readings are concerned. You don't need to push the bell button. I think we have too many distractions in life to add one more to this. Just click subscribe, and then if you need me, I am in the menu on the left with your subscribe channels. So see you then. Thank you very much. Bye bye.